warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thanks for being here. It's a launch day. It's a launch day. What have we got for you? Well, I can tell you what we've got. We have got the brand new seasonal house dies, which I'm very excited about. Two things to say here. Initially, in this show, they are for the US only. UK friends, do not fear, because the seasonal house dies will be coming to the UK very, very soon indeed. But US friends, this deal is for you. This show is for everybody though, because I know in the UK you will want to grab these when they do become available. So watch the show, take inspiration, bookmark the show so that when they are available in the UK, you can come back, you can grab them, and then you know where to get all of the inspiration and the ideas as well. So we're going to be spending this hour going through the brand new dies. Any questions that you've got, anything that you want to know, anything that you want to see, we would love to hear from you, and do let us know if you pick up the Showstopper. I can tell you a lot of the stock has already gone in the US. We previewed it this morning on Crafters Connect, and lots of people jumped in and grabbed this set. So if you see it, if you like it, buy it. That is my advice to you. I'll take you through the Showstopper in just a second, but essentially it's all of the brand new stamps and dies with the paper pad. And what people were doing this morning was buying the Showstopper and then adding more of the paper pads into their basket as well, which I think is a really sensible way to go. Let us say hello to the lovely lady who is over the other side of the studio, who's going to provide all of the inspiration over the course of this hour. It is the one and only McGiggles herself. I'll not make her laugh. It is Debbie Fisher. How art thou?
I'm all right, yes. Not very giggly today, because if I giggle, then my cough, it brings my cough on. So, but yes, I'm all right. I'm getting through the day. I'm like, is this only our second hour?
Oh, no. Yes, it is only our second hour. But the shows go quicker, but the day feels longer.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't been through a full day yet, so but I am quite enjoying the hour shows. I think they're just a really nice pace. It means that we can get lots in, and I love the fact that we've got this brand new launch today, which is amazing. I really love it. I love any dies that really lend themselves to using up all your bits and bobs, like all your little bits of card, all your bits of paper. And I love the fact that people have been multiplying that paper pad, because you definitely want to get that, because not only is it brilliant for these dies, it's going to be great for lots of other collections that we've had that have come up in the past.
This show as well, by the way, of course, on YouTube and indeed on our Facebook page as well. If you do watch on Facebook, obviously all the 4 shows that we do each day now are on our YouTube channel. That's where you can find all of the shows that we ever did. That's where you can find all of the series that we ever did, all of the shorts, all those kind of things. And we'll show you how to get the very best out of YouTube a little bit later on in this show. But let's have a look at the Showstopper itself. Rachel on the socials for this one, with Jill already in, Sarah Parks in Arizona, Joanne Madigan in central New York, and Sarah Thompson says, good morning. I got my Showstopper first thing this morning. It's all of these stamps and dies. This is the paper pad and the packaging that you're going to be getting, of course, as well. 41-piece set, which brings you all of the dies to build your house, and then all of the stamp sentiments to go with it as well. That paper pad you are definitely going to want to get your hands on too, because we were chatting earlier on that obviously, yes, it's going to work perfectly with these dies, but there's multiple other collections that you'll use that alongside. But this is a house for all seasons. It really is. This is the main die that you are going to be getting to cut the house shape, but as you saw earlier on the show with Debbie, you can use it to make your card blanks shaped like a house as well. You've got your roof, you've got your eaves there, you've got the doors and the windows and the shutters, you've got the fencing here, that could be ivy, it could be beautiful flowers growing up the side of the house. This is ivy here, actually. You've got petals and flowers that you can pop in the little garden. And what's so really cool about this set is that we give you everything to make this a house for all seasons. So it could be, a cute summer house. It could be a cute sort of country village house. Could be a haunted house. Could be a house that you could Christmas up. All sorts of opportunities to be able to do that with all the added extra dies here. Could be a love house. Which I believe we are going to be doing in the show. We are going to be making the House of Love. Everybody in the House of Love. Who was that who sang that song?
5.
Was it 5?
Wasn't it?
All right, everybody's going to be all right. It's really all right. I think it was E17, E17.
Oh, E17.
It could be This Old House, Shakin' Stevens. He loves that. So you've got sentiments in here as well, things like New Beginnings, Welcome Home. There is no place like home. Oh, there was a band apparently called The House of Love, 1986. Home Sweet Home, With Love, Happy New Home, Welcome Home. Home is where the heart is, and from our home to yours. So again, you can use it for multiple occasions. And as well as all of the stamps and the dies, you get the paper pad as well. And this has got all of those different textures in here. That you can use, you know, if you're decorating things up. So we've got brick walls, you've got kind of like your flooring. You can use these for curtains. That, you know, those could be that could be the roof tiles. There's loads and loads of different designs in here that you can use with this set, and indeed other sets that you've got across the board. That comes included. It is 36 sheets, 12 designs, 3 sheets of each. A lot of people were buying that individually as well to add into their basket, and a third of the stock has gone. Shall we have a look at some of the houses with Debbie? Because not just cards over there, because there's notebooks and boxes and all sorts, isn't there?
So much you could do with these. Home decor. I mean, if you are someone that knows someone that's moving into a new home, I'm going to show you this one straight away. What about doing them a wall plaque for their new home? I mean, how amazing is this? It's absolutely beautiful. Our Nicole has made this, and it just looks incredible. But this could be a wedding present for someone, couldn't it? This could be like your two names coming together and, and the new home and starting going across the threshold. There's so much that you can do with a house die like this, and there's
Sorry, you could incorporate the family dies with that, couldn't you?
Yes, bride and groom.
And have them like looking as if they're going to the house.
Oh, that would be amazing. And that's what I was saying, incorporating some of our older collections that we've got. I think the family dies would be perfect for that. I'm also thinking the seasonal car as well that could be parked outside, couldn't it?
Oh,
There's just so much that you could be doing with it. So, yeah, I just absolutely love that one. But what about making boxes for Christmas?
Oh, cute.
Or Halloween? So if you put the Halloween dies on here, it could be your Halloween box, not just a Christmas box. So the choice is absolutely yours. And I love the fact that you can make them into cards if you want them to. Love this as well. So we're going to be doing a card next to show you how you can put these dies together. But these are the window dies put together to make bigger windows. It's just very clever, isn't it? Putting them in a different configuration and making it look totally different. That's the one we made earlier in the earlier show. So it just shows you, looks like two totally different houses just because the different configurations of the windows that we're putting in. But you can then start adding them onto your cards. You can start using them as card blanks as well. So this is done over the fold of a card, creating that beautiful effect. Your Halloween as well. I love that you can make your Halloween. You've got your pumpkins, your batches, spider webs on there, everything that you need to be able to pop them in. I think this is probably one of my favourite makes, is this little notebook. It's well, it's a little planner really. Look, your to-do list, shopping list, birthdays, got all your adhesives and your Christmas in there as well. Look at that. It's just fabulous, and each one of these pages is cut out of that house die. So there's loads that you could be absolutely doing just to be really creative with these. I just love that. It's just a beautiful, beautiful design and looks incredible. And that's gonna, I mean, not only that is that a great thing to make, that's a great gift to give to somebody as well. I mean, you could not buy something like that in a shop, and if you did, I mean, how much would you be paying for something like that?
Yeah.
It's absolutely incredible. But you can literally be doing different styles of cards. Love this one. Look, so your whole scenery there, which looks absolutely fabulous. Or maybe even an easel card. Look at that, sending you down the garden path there. It's just absolutely stunning. So yeah, I think you'll agree. The samples are absolutely amazing. And our Nicole Breverick has done them all for us. And they are exceptional.
Lots of comments coming through, which is always good. Thank you for all of these. Loads of people shopped and bought this earlier as well. Karen Fisher's joined us from Florida. She says, I will be quilling flowers whilst watching. You were doing some quilling at the weekend, I believe, with Sarah and Leanne, if you were doing the crafterganza bolt-ons. Carol Garwood Beard is in. Carolyn says, hang on, Debbie. Ben, don't make her laugh. I try not to. I try not to. I can't help being hilarious. Carolyn says, I didn't need this, but after seeing the earlier demos, I caved, looking forward to more great ideas. I loved the curtains as well. Margaret Screeton says, yes, that was E17, defo. Love the paper pad, says Suzanne. And Cindy Connie says, I'd love to have a craft along for the house box. Micheline says, my husband is a realtor. Is that how you say it? A realtor?
So yeah.
Realtor.
Realtor.
It's like an estate agent, isn't it?
Yeah, realtor. Yeah.
This would be a really cute gift at closing. It would, wouldn't it? You could maybe pop the keys. If I made a little box, pop the keys in there.
That's a really good idea.
And that little booklet is brilliant, says Carol. Any questions you want, any comments you want to send through as well, feel free to do so. But we're going to get into this. Shop whilst you can. Over a third of the Showstopper stock has gone. And if you want extra paper pads as well, those are proving very popular. So it's $28.80 for the 41-piece set with the dies and the stamps and one paper pad. And then if you want another paper pad, bottom of the screen there, $9.95 is the price on that. Platinum is $7.96. And as I say, UK friends, this will be available to you soon. So take the opportunity to enjoy the show, bookmark the show, and come back and grab yours when they are available. But we're going to go over to Debbie. Are we making the House of Love first then, are we?
No, we're not. We're doing the Easter one first. I thought we'd do this one because we're making a card. The reason being, the card, the love card that we're doing, I'm going to make it slightly different. So, and I want to keep that one till later on. So, yeah, this one is just a card. So we're going to be making the Easter house, putting it onto some nice Easter papers and just showing you how you put it all together. So if you didn't see the demo earlier, then you can, well, you could either record it or bookmark it, and then you can watch back at a later date once you've got yours. So what I'm doing at the moment, I've just got myself lots of different coloured cardstock. So this is really good for your bit box. Any bits and pieces that you've got, just use all your little offcuts of card. So I've got all these different colours here because I want to use these, because we're doing it as an Easter one. I want to use it as sort of cutting out Easter eggs. You've got little Easter eggs on here. You've got flowers. You've got sort of just so many little embellishments and bits and pieces that you can use. I'm also wanting to use, let's do the door. So I want to do that out of our cream cardstock, like so. And also we're going to do shutters. We've got our shutters here. Actually, I'm going to do the shutters out of that one. And we are going to do them out of brown, but I'm also going to do the wisteria as well, because you've actually got a wisteria die here, which I love. So, oh, doesn't want to come off of there. There we go. And then we've also got a little bunny rabbit as well, so we can use our little rabbit on there. We're going to do our windows. So just whatever you want to make your card out of, you can absolutely do that. And then this time we're going to do our chimney. So we're going to place that onto there.
Will you tape all these down, or will you?
I am going to tape them down because otherwise I think it's too risky to not tape them down. Okay. Because there's quite a lot of little ones here. Now, if my excuse me, if my board was a little bit more straighter, because it's a little bit warped, I might have a little bit more faith in it. But because it's a little bit wobbly and I can see these already sort of moving, I don't really want to damage my dies. So what I want to do is just make sure that we're putting just a little bit of tape down to hold them into place. So we're just going to place that there. Actually, I'm not going to do the door. I have already got the door, and the reason being because I also want to cut that out of this one, and I'll show you why in a second. I've been quite frugal with my cardstock, so I haven't allowed myself enough bits of card. So let's just pop them on like that. And we're going to run all those ones through. Now, the only other thing that I haven't put into my, my little prep kit is this one here. I've actually used already, and I haven't put a piece of card to cut it out. So I've already done this one. You can see I've just used some green personalise cardstock that I had in my stash. Yeah. And it's just a case of cutting that whole die out. So it cuts out really easy, really nice die size. I love the size of this. I think we worked out it was 6'2" by 5'1". 5'1". So it's a really nice size as well. And then also, because we get the pad, but we don't get the individual dies. But if you literally This doesn't, because you see we've got 6 by 6. Now the reason we've given you this pad, Ben, is because you're only ever going to want to cut a roof out or your base piece out. So what I've done is I took a piece of my card and I just cut the bottom piece out. So I've already cut that one out, so to save me wasting another piece of cardstock. And then I've just trimmed that down, because what's going to happen there is that is just going to go on the bottom side here.
Yeah.
So that's now created the brick on my house.
Gotcha.
I haven't cut this out of green cardstock for any other reason other than it's just got a little bit of stability.
Yeah.
I didn't actually need it in green, but what I've also got is I'm going to use some papers. So let me just bring these in. I'm going to make a nice big card, an 8 by 8.
Oh, nice.
And I've only got 6 by 6 Easter papers. So I've used my Easter papers and I've just cut them into sections to make that a little bit bigger, because a lot of that's going to be hidden from my actual die itself. So if I bring that in, you'll be able to see. So it's going to be hidden a little bit. So I just wanted to make sure a bigger one, but actually to use these on the edges so they're just poking through. So I've got another piece of paper here and we're going to use then our extra middle section. So this is your little roof one and that's got your tiles. So we're going to just place that one onto there as well. And I will just pop that down. So just put it where you think. So I'm going to pop that there so it gets some eggs in the bottom there.
Oh, yeah.
And some flowers. And then we're going to run that one through.
Well done, Susan. Ben, I wasn't going to get this launched because I have so much already, but once I saw the Halloween card, I was sold. I'm going to use this on scrapbook pages. Another great use.
Love that.
And Pat Demarest, hello Pat, says good morning from a cold but sunny New Jersey. I did purchase the house and extra pads. I definitely would like to see a tutorial on the house book. I mean, it could be a craft along we could do with that, couldn't it? The house book, if more people want to see that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let us know.
Yeah, absolutely. We never know at the time of who's going to get the craft alongs, but I'm sure we can make a note of that and let anybody know who's going to do it and see if we can do that. Because actually, I'm going to bring that back in so you can see.
Is that just a lot of repetition?
It's, yeah, a lot of repetition, but it's a very simple design to do.
Yeah.
So, my main worry with this is fitting it into an hour.
Yeah.
Because it takes a bit of time to do all this cutting and putting this into the book. But actually, all you would need is, as long as you've got some ring binders and you can cut them, these are pieces, these are just cardstock. So it's not, we're not cutting through anything other than card, and that is just that main die. So you can see the main die there. It is just cutting them out. And then I believe that all the pieces that Nicole's used are what we've had in previous shows when we did our planners.
Well, I was going to say, they were one of, but I would say it's probably 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago, the planners?
Yeah,
You'll have them somewhere, the stamps.
You will have them somewhere, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, all these things she's just used from some sort of the past. So it's actually quite an easy thing to do if you didn't even have a tutorial to do it with. So yeah, and the cover of it, because you'll be able to see that's quite hard. Nicole's just put multiples together. So if you cut it out, that's cut out of black cardstock. Do 2 or 3, maybe even 4 together, and that will give you a thickness of like it would a mount board, because you wouldn't be able to cut the die through mount board. What you could do is cut it into mount board. It would embed itself into mount board, and then you could use your craft knife to do the rest if you did want to cut it out in mount board. But actually, I'm pretty sure Nicole has just glued a few together to create the tops and the bottoms of them. So yeah, be quite an easy one to do. So we've got all our little pieces, so let's pop these to the side. And then all I've done with the door, so let me just bring the door one in. When you've got the door piece over the top here, can you see you've actually got a stencil? I've just put some ink through, so just a PAL, so our Fryer Brown, I've just popped through there. And then I've just placed a piece of pink card on the back, so it just looks like it's got a sort of pink curtain on the inside. So I've kept that nice and simple, and I've kept it all sort of pastel colours. Then we've got all our additional extras here. Now the reason I wanted to use this cream card for this one is because we've got our shutters, which we've cut out here. So we've got our nice green shutters. We've then got this beautiful die. I love this die, isn't it funny? Just such a small die. But it actually creates this beautiful wisteria. Look at that. It's really cool. So when you've got your door, you literally, it goes over the door, so it creates that wisteria over your
cute.
door. So it's such a clever little die. Then what I want to do is to just die cut, and actually I think I'm just going to bring in my Gemini Mini, because most of these dies, if not all of them, will fit through, apart from your larger dies. I'm pretty sure even this bigger die will fit through. Yes, it will. So the only dies that won't fit through would be the big outline.
Yeah.
And I think even the roof would fit through as well. Yeah, because it's a smaller die, so it's not 3 inches wide, which means it will go through as well. So your Gemini Mini would be perfect. So the reason I wanted to do this one, because if you use this one inside, so let's just die cut those ones. You can now use these for the inside of your windows. So where's my pink window? This one. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to grab my glue, and we're just going to put some glue around these pieces. So just all the way around. Now I'm using a wet glue because that means I've got a little bit more manoeuvrability. Back in there, and then I'm going to use these as almost like blinds inside.
Okay.
And then we're going to place that one on.
There's a lot of love for the planner book idea. So Vanessa Fuentes says the planner book looks really cool. I'm liking this idea. The planner book convinced me that I needed the Showstopper, says Suzanne. And yes, says Sarah, I would also like to see the house book craft along. I ordered the set this morning and the projects with a tipping point. Mary Shaw says, I think the planner book would be great, turned into a new house photo album as well.
Oh yeah, that's a lovely
idea, actually.
Oh, do you know what it'll also be good for? A lot of people are doing renovation works, aren't they? That would be amazing to do, like a book where you're renovating your house.
Oh, like before and after shots and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
I bet you've been watching that then, because you like Amanda Holden and Alan Carr, don't you? Or have I dreamt that?
I love Alan Carr. I don't know about Amanda Holden. I've never really. I haven't got.
No opinion.
I don't really know much about her to think anything of her, to be honest.
Yeah, but they're doing my Laura's just binge
Is it
watched.
good?
Well, she thinks it's hilarious.
Oh, okay.
Alan and Amanda's Greek adventure, where they basically go out. They've done it in Italy and they've done it in Spain previously, where they go out and buy like a derelict house,
right,
and then they do it up. Well, I say they do it up. They kind of, well, they basically go off and do loads of fun stuff, and then they employ loads of people to kind of do it up, and then they sort of wander in, maybe do a little bit of painting, and then go out and do other stuff again. But yeah, if you're into that kind of thing as well, I mean, again, these dies I think would be absolutely perfect for you. But yeah, I wish I liked Alan Carr. I don't know, I just find him a bit annoying.
Oh no, see, I really like Alan Carr. Did you not like him after The Traitors? Because a lot of people seem to really like him after that, but I've always quite liked Alan Carr.
Yeah, I think, he's all right. Amanda Holden, again, like,
Yeah, I can't say she's my favourite person, but I don't dislike her.
Laura just enjoys the show because she says it's great to watch. It's great to watch this time of the year because obviously it's a good bit of escapism, you know, because they're out in these like beautiful countries. Like us, it's like miserable here, cold and horrible, and then she can sort of sit there and pretend she's in. They're in Corfu for the last one, so Johnny's going. You better watch out. She'll be using your credit card. Book in Corfu. Fly from Teesside. Can you go from Teesside to Corfu?
There you go.
Oh, I can't afford that.
That's funny.
We're staycationing in this year, I think. Staycationing in.
Right, so we've got all our bits here, and I've got some more cut as well. I'm just making sure that I've got all my extra pieces here. Let's just pop those to the side. So we've got our flowers, we've got little legs, we've got the roof. So let's bring in all our other elements. So I'm just going to make sure I've got all my dies together. Let's pop that there. And those dies, there we go. Right, so let's bring in our card to start with. So I've used a 12 by 12, sorry, not a 12 by 12, an 8 by 8 card. So I'm just checking I've got that the right way round.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to mat and layer some of this sort of cream linen cardstock. Oh, got an extra bit there which we don't want. And let's pop that over the top. Oh, so they're renovating, you say, a place, or they're just looking at holidays?
No, they renovate a place, yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's like, I don't know actually what they do with it afterwards, to be honest with you. Oh, it's like an Airbnb, is it? So yeah, they basically, and it is like, the one they did this time was like a ramshackled old, like, you know, Corfuan, is that a word? Corfuan little house. I mean, it was just tiny, but, you know, fall into pieces. So they get everyone in, you know, redo the structure a bit and then take the bare bones and rebuild it back into a lovely house. And they do a great job. They normally take this guy from the UK out with them, but he was busy for this series. So they had like a couple of Greek guys helping them out. It did look amazing, to be fair. And like I say, and then they make out that they've done it. But all I ever saw in this one was them off at like, you know, vineyards and, you know, water parks and stuff. And then they come back at the end of the day and see how the builders have got on and grab a paintbrush, do a little bit of painting, you know.
There used to be, like, it used to be a thing, didn't it, years ago? I don't know if it still is. I don't watch much everyday TV, but you used to always be able to watch some sort of renovation programme. Like, there used to be all, like, 60-minute makeover.
Oh, 60-minute makeover, yeah.
Changing rooms.
What was the one that mated you that time? Lawrence Welling-Bowen, and the woman cried.
Oh, that was changing rooms, yes.
So
yeah, she hated it, didn't she?
Yeah, because he'd done it in his usual sort of flamboyant
way, yeah.
style.
I met him once.
Lawrence?
Yeah, I've got a picture with him, yeah.
Nice guy?
He was really nice, yeah. Yeah, he was at the Ideal Home exhibition.
Ah. Oh, yes, very humble, nice guy, apparently.
Yeah, no, he was really nice, yeah.
I met, what's his face from those, well, I met a few people off those shows. Oh, well, Craig,
oh, he won the first Big Brother, didn't he?
And oh, what's the name of the other guy who used to be on that show? The guy with the Handy Andy. That was it. Handy Andy.
Yeah, I remember Handy Andy.
Yeah, I opened. What was that I met him at? It was like when I was in the radio back in the day, and we opened up a branch of I want to say it was like the Halifax or the Abbey National or something, and he was there as like the ribbon cutter guy, Handy Andy.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah. And who was the other person I met? I don't know if he was on those types of programmes, but do you know Dermot Gavin, the gardener?
Dermot, yes.
Yeah, so I met him as well. He's a very nice guy.
Yeah, he was.
Met a few people over the years on the old radio. 40% of the stock gone. Jackie de Beauclair, just to give you the measurements. So the house die is 5.1 by 6.2. Which is 13 centimetres by 15.7 centimetres. And Jackie, she sent in her wreath in the last show, and we said, how big is it? And Jamie said, as big as my hands. Jackie says the wreath earlier is 8 inches across. So as big as his hand, basically. 8-inch hands.
That's huge hands.
Yeah, that's what,
can't have hands that size.
That's why he's good at pressing all the buttons, because his hands are so big. Yeah. You know, you've heard of Edward Scissorhands? We call him Jamie 8-inch hands. Yeah. Yeah, like the gladiator foam hands. That's what his real hands are like. 6'2", 8-inch hands.
Don't make me laugh.
I'm making myself laugh. Oh dear. Save the show, says Pat. I have to leave for an appointment, but thank you, Debbie, for the tips about the house book. And Sarah Thompson says, I can see adding a garage and putting a seasonal car from the collection at the front. I feel like you could fashion a garage out of this as well, couldn't you? To make
absolutely,
the house
of course.
And then the garage.
Yeah, you could definitely do that. Oh dear, these people. All I've got visions of are these huge hands.
Oh dear.
All right, so let's put our little chimney on the top there. Right, and then I'm going to just bring in all my other elements which are beside me. So let's pop this one on.
Yep.
And I am just going to, let me use a little bit of scrap to put our dots on. Let's bring that one in.
Oh, they've been very silly in the gallery. You started it.
They're all silly
You
billies.
started it. You guys. Dear, oh dear.
And I'm just trying not to laugh so I don't
We're trying not.
cough.
We've been very professional.
Oh.
Dear, oh dear. The loft conversions are good, actually. Yeah, Johnny likes those. You said that earlier, actually, didn't you? Yeah. You don't have to have that, no.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? Right, let's just pop those bits in there and then let's do our other pieces.
Any more questions and comments, fire them through. We're already halfway through the show. If you need me to help out, Debbie, as well, feel free to ask. I'm always happy to help, or if you want me to stay here, that's fine.
Oh, okay, thank you.
I'm happy either way.
I quite like it just pottering along and
yeah, it's quite
getting
nice.
the bits done.
Yeah.
Now you've also got your sort of plinth for the bottom as well, so that comes in your die along the bottom here. So I've just mat and layered this so it gives us a little bit of a step for that bottom piece. So we're just going to place that one on as well. So it's just a case of gluing all of these pieces onto there. And I'm doing this before we put this onto our card.
Right.
So and then let's do all our other pieces. So now you could now just take a little bit longer to do, but I'm going to put these on quite quickly. But if you wanted to use your shutters and you wanted to manoeuvre them about a bit, in fact, yeah, I've got some glue gel. So I'm going to use some 3D glue gel because that way you can actually keep them a little bit more 3D. You can also have them so they're shut over as well. So if you wanted to put one shut over,
Yeah.
but you wanted one open, like so it looks like one's gone over, you can absolutely do that as well. So the choice is yours. What I also want to do, I'm going to put my door over this side as well. So let's just pop that into place and stick that one.
Just to say also, and I can show you after this demo, or you can find out for yourself, if you go to our I'm a Crafter's Companion group on Facebook, Nicole Bretherick has posted all of her inspo on there. Sandy Brooks has posted her inspiration of a project that she's made, and also lovely Jan Marshall has posted some inspiration of the designs that she's made as well. So there's always inspiration for you. Just need to know where to look. But I'm a Crafter's Companion group is a very, very handy group to have. So it's nice to have as much inspiration as possible, Debbie, isn't it, really?
Do you know what I love about that group is it literally is full of inspirational people.
Yeah, as well.
You know, it's not even just about the makes, although the makes are incredible. It's the fact that you've got that inspiration at your fingertips.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great group to have and to go into. If you've not been in it, please, yeah, go and join the group because it's absolutely beautiful.
Lots of people buying the extra paper pad. That's at the bottom of your screen. $7.96 if you're a platinum member, and $28.80 for the Showstopper. I'll remind you of everything that you get in that in just a little bit. I'm loving this Easter house though. It's very cute.
It's nice, isn't it, that you can just put it together, and I wanted to keep it all nice and soft and very Eastery.
Yeah.
So let's just pop that there, and then we'll pop one window at the bottom as well. So last one at the base here. And there we go.
Perfect.
Right, so let's now just pop our little shutters on.
Notice you're using lots of different types of adhesive as well for this. Is it handy to have all of the different adhesives, or is there like a bare minimum you could work with?
I think it's always handy, isn't it, to have different ones. What I love about different glues is they all have their uses. So like I like these ones because it means that we can have these looking more real.
Yeah.
So it looks like our shutters are about sort of to close.
Yeah.
So by just putting a little bit of glue gel on the back, it means that you can really angle these and make them look really cool. And then when they dry, you won't be able to see it. And if you do put a little bit more on than you want, then you can always go back in with your pokey tool and just take some of that out. But it just gives it a little bit more dimension.
The bottom piece, says Sarah, could also be turned into rain gutters along the sides or the roof line.
Love
could do.
that.
And Susan Ware says the order has been placed. I've just got today's showstopper, the cordless glue gun, and also the time for tea showstopper as well. Well done, Susan.
I love that. And actually, the time for tea would work well with this as well.
Yeah, it would.
Be really nice. Got one more shutter on there. There we go. You don't realise how long it is to put these together, to be honest. So it's all very nice having all the bits and pieces ready, but it's making sure that we can get all our demos in as well. So let's just pop all our wisteria. That's going to go over our door.
Yeah.
Like so. And then I've also got just from our house to yours. We've also got our little bunny rabbit as well, because we're doing this as an Easter. So let's just pop that. We'll have the little bunny right outside the door. And then we'll just pop this one on as well. I didn't know whether to do it on craft card or the pink, but I think I'm going to do it on the craft card. So this is just from our little nested dies.
Oh, yeah.
And then let's pop this onto our card and then just add some of our flowers and things. So, because we're going to just place it there, because I've already put my glue on, I'm just going to hover that in place so we can know where to pop that. Yep, that's fine. And I'm also going to put some foam tape onto the back of that. So let's just do that across here. Like so. Just because I've already put that glue gel on and I didn't want to squish it.
Yeah.
So what we'll do is just have that into place. And I am just going to put a little bit of a few globules just to hold that down into place. Like so.
Very nice.
Like so. Then we can pop that one in.
What does that one say? From?
It says from our home to yours.
Ah.
And then we've just got some other little bits to pop into place. So let's just use our glue to do that as well. So we've got some little bunting here. Let's do that under the windows.
Oh, yeah.
It's all the little extra elements that it's that we've got to be able to make it really come to life.
Yeah. And like you say, you can do as much or as little as you want with it, really,
Yeah,
can't you?
absolutely.
That's the great thing about it.
And then I am just going to have some Easter eggs. Let's just pop these all into place.
I was thinking the board, you know the, probably a little bit too, yeah, it would be a bit too small, wouldn't it? I was just thinking if you did want to make a garage, that bit that you've used for the attic room could be, but it's a bit small, isn't it, really, in comparison to the size of the house?
Oh, you mean this piece?
Yeah, a bit too small for a garage.
Side. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, it probably is a bit too small. It's more like a bike shed.
Yeah, bike shed. Or a dog house, kennel.
Oh yeah, it could be a kennel. That's a good idea.
Yeah, you could have one of your little dogs from the die sets that we've done, sticking his head
Yeah, I love
out.
that idea. Do people still have kennels for dogs anymore? Most dogs live indoors now, don't they?
I think some farm dogs might have little kennels potentially, don't they? But it's what we always say to Molly Collie. I know, like, you're a farm dog, really, but you're very lucky that you get to come into the house at the end of the day. Have a nice cosy bed. Some collies don't have that. You're very lucky. Yeah, and she says, "Oh, thanks, Dad. That's really, really
I
nice
knew you were
of
going to
you."
do that.
Yeah,
I forgot.
I love my bed. That's what she says. Yeah.
So we're just going to put a few little flowers just round the door there. And obviously you could put a few more on there wherever you want them, or put that
Well
there.
done, Kendall, by the way. She says, I've just bought this plus an extra paper pad. And Fee says, sorry, I'm just joining. Has anyone asked if this goes through the MIDI?
Yes, it does, absolutely. It will all fit through the MIDI and the Junior. So, yeah, even the largest of the dies. So you do only need a small die cutting machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will all go through. There we go. Let's finish that there, just for timing. And let's bring that round. But look at how pretty that card is. So a really lovely Easter card that you can be putting all together.
Fan-blooming-tastic. And you get 41 pieces in your stamps and dies here as well. It is absolutely incredible. Take a look and take you through all the different dies that you've got. So this is that big die. So again, just to reiterate, because a few people have said, it is 5.1 by 6.2 inches, which is 13 centimetres by 15.7 centimetres. Excuse me, you've got your roof. I mean, if you turn that upside down as well, that could be the case for a giant cupcake, couldn't it? Do it, Sheila. You've got your, well, a few people say it could be like your gutter, but for the bottom of the house there, you've got your chimney, you've got your little attic room here as well, could be a kennel, could be a little bike shed or the garden shed, windows, shutters for your windows, door, and again, you can emboss the detail into that when you run that through your machine. David did a demo earlier on using the gilding wax to bring out the detail of the emboss. Fence, to multi-cut that to create the picket fence across the front of the house, and then lots of other different elements here. So your wisteria, you've got kind of hanging vines and ivy, hearts for your love house. You've got your eggs and your rabbit and your little lantern. There's a little stocking. So you can see again, you can make this a house for all the different seasons, whether it's Christmas, whether it's fall, whether it's springtime, whether it's summertime, spookify it. You've got your bats and your webs and your Halloween pumpkins there. There's bunting too, so you can make it into a real sort of country house, if you like. All sorts of leaves and flowers. So again, you can decorate this up and create your own little garden at the front of the house as well. And then you've got all your stamp sentiments too. So the stamp sentiments are things like new beginnings, welcome home, home is where the heart is, with love, happy new home, home sweet home, from our home to yours, and there's no place like home. Now, that is not everything that you're going to get as far as the Showstopper is concerned, because you will also get this pad. So this is your homely textures, 36 sheets in here, single-sided sheets. You're getting 12 designs, 3 sheets of each. So when you think about kind of building up your house, it's all of the different things that you might use for, the floor, things that you might use for your the actual house itself, the brickwork. But you think about other collections where you need sort of textured papers like this, for example. That's why I think people are buying multiples, because you're going to use it to build up this house. But then you think of all of the designs that you've got here that you can use elsewhere. Use it with things like your staircase collection. Use it with things like the kitchen collection. Modern Man, I think this would work really nicely with as well. That garden collection that we had. There's all sorts of different designs in here, from the brick walls to the sort of wooden floors that you've got there as well. So if you can stretch to it, I would add another one in. It's basically another $7.96, I think it was, platinum, to add that in, and a lot of people have done that. So they've gone $28.80 for the Showstopper, and then another one of those pads added in, $7.96. And just to reiterate again, this is a deal just for the US currently. We will get this in stock into the UK as soon as we possibly can. So just stand by for that, and I know a lot of UK friends will jump in and grab this. Got another US only deal on the Duet colour booms. It's not the full collection. It's a five-piece collection of our Duet ink pads. These are the colour blooms, so it's that amazing reactive hybrid water-based ink pad which will lay down one colour. I'll show you on the board in just a second, get a bit more of an idea. You lay down the one colour, dry it. I mean, it's probably the best thing to do is once you've laid down and created your first layer, dry it, and then add your water to draw out that second layer. It gives you beautiful backgrounds, great sort of artistic effects as well, and great for, you know, doing all of your water-based techniques with. Use it on various cardstock. Obviously, water cardstock is going to be great, but use it with your masks, use it with your stencils. So if I just show you the colours you're going to get, then I'll show you on the board how it's going to look. So this one here is your pink grapefruit. You can see they all come in that teardrop design for you. Makes it nice and easy for you to be able to take it into your cardstock, do the bigger, bolder sweeps of colour, and then when you do need to kind of get into those nooks and crannies, you've got that teardrop design to allow you to be able to do that. That one there is Shoal. You have got Nebula. Also is your Hellebore. And then you have got your Rose Cloud. So if I show you that on the board again, obviously this is when we had the full collection. I don't have them all, but I can just show you and demonstrate the sort of colour separation that you get. So pink grapefruit is in your set, so that's that one up here. Shoal is that one there. I mean, you're going to be using that with things like your Enchanted Ocean collection, aren't you? Maybe Cosmic, maybe the Coastal collection. You know, these are the kind of things, create your own backgrounds with. I think will look absolutely fantastic. There's Nebula. So more blues and sort of pinks and purples will be revealed from that when you add your water to those. You're also going to get Hellebore, which is this one here. Again, I'm thinking more for the sort of Cosmic collection, potentially. That's going to work really nicely. And there was one more, which I haven't shown you. So Hellebore, which one was it? Yes, Rose Cloud, which is this one down here. All right. The other ones, as I say, all right, there's your Rose Cloud down here. All right, mate. All right, that must be a Rose Cloud. So that is kind of where that came from. Like a perfume seller, did you just say? All right. Nice bit of Rose Cloud, nice bit of Nebula, little bit of Shoal, little bit of Hellebore, and some lovely Nebula. 35.20. What a deal, mate. What a deal. Ooh, US only. That is your platinum price as well, by the way. If you want to jump in and grab. Ever Professional here at Crafters TV. Now, this show, of course, is on both Facebook and YouTube. All 4 shows every day are on YouTube, and that is the place to be, really, because, as you'll see from this video, you have everything that you need, from live shows to watch back every show that we've ever done, and here is all the information that you need in 22 seconds.
Discover a whole world of creative inspiration on the Crafters Companion YouTube channel. From worthy crafting series to quick ideas for the last minute occasion. Something for every crafter. And when you want even more, watch Crafters TV live and on demand with demos, new product launches and real-time crafting fun. Subscribe now and start crafting with us today.
There you go. Oh my! Good voiceover, Jamie, you're right there. Very, very professional voiceover guy. Very cheap as well.
Hire him?
Huh?
Do you think we could hire him?
I think so. He's very, very cheap.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, very cheap. Does it for free. All part of the package. Does some really good impressions as well. Tells funny jokes as well. Funny. Francis Clark says, oh my, those are bigger than they look in the picture. Yeah, big, big dies you've got here. Great card, Debbie says, Altia. And Sherry Johnson says, the Duet Bloom ink pads look intriguing. They are. Evelyn says, is there only one house shape?
Yes.
Yes. Oh yeah, but we were thinking like how you could adapt it. You could potentially like cut it and then add another layer and then add the roof on afterwards, couldn't you? So, or halve it, do a bungalow. You could adapt it, couldn't you?
Absolutely adapt it. Yeah, you could. Yeah, you can make it smaller because you've got the roof, so the roof could come down a bit and then you just cut it off the top. So you can make it smaller, taller. You could do a block of flats.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, lots of ways that you could adapt it. Yeah.
I do still think as well there'd be a way to make a garage out of that too. Definitely make a garage out of that, and then you can use your seasonal car dies as well to put the car in the garage, and then you've got the pets to put in the pet house. I mean, there's so much you can do with this. Shall we have a look at some more finished samples? I think a few people were oohing and wowing at the samples from earlier, so I thought we'd have a little bit of a further look.
So I'm thinking, like for a garage, the garage would be the same, but you'd make it smaller. So a garage would come out from the side of the house.
Yeah.
So you would just chop the roof off.
Yeah.
And then what you could do is use part of this roof, but I cut it off across the middle section. So you're only putting that small piece on the roof.
Yeah.
So you could absolutely do that. Yeah, but there's loads of things that you could do with this, and I love the fact that the house is so adaptable. So if you want to do a terraced house, you can, just by placing your windows differently. The composition of them is going to make it look a lot different. You could have the door on each side. It doesn't have to be in the middle of the house. So there's so many different ways that you can do it. It's weird, isn't it? Because you always sort of think with a house that the door goes in the middle, but actually most doorways don't go in the middle of the house, do they? So, in fact, because you've got your garage built into your house, haven't you? So yours isn't in the middle of the house, is it, as such?
No, it isn't. Well, it's in the middle of the house, but not in the middle of the house and the garage.
Yeah, because it's got the garage, yes. So, yeah, you're always on the right-hand side as you walk in, isn't it? So, yeah, which is weird. Love this. We had so many people asked about this little booklet. So just being able to create your own little to-do list, shopping list, birthday card list, whatever you want to do, just going to look absolutely amazing. I love the fact Nicole's really thought out of the box with this.
Make those to sell, right, as well? I reckon you could charge a nice amount for that, couldn't you?
I mean, I think you're talking at least £12 plus for something like this.
Yeah.
If you was to put that, absolutely £15 in a boutique shop. I mean, it's so amazing, so well done. Yeah, it's just one of those beautiful ones to absolutely look at. I love this as well, so being able to make your boxes out of it, just using your nesting dies to put a circle in the roof.
Is anyone else getting Happy Meal vibes out of that? Because I am.
You
can make a little Happy Meal for the kids.
Do you know what you could also do? Like, I know a lot of people have been doing this with the kids' birthday parties. They're doing little craft birthday parties.
Yeah.
You could actually get them to make their own little box, couldn't you?
Yes.
So you could die cut loads of little windows and things ready for them just to stick on, and they could make their own little box, and then you could put their cake in it when they go, or little treats or something.
And I know I touched on this earlier on as well, and I'll ask because people might be wondering. I'm thinking, when you think about the kids crafting with this, felt. So will these dies cut felt as well to make people so that kids can make their own little felt houses?
I think they would. I think with the window dies, because there's small little holes in them, you might have to put them through your metal shim.
Right.
But I do think that they will cut, because they're just one bowls pattern. I think that they are one whole pattern. I think they would cut out
Funky
through
foam?
felt. So funky foam, definitely.
Yeah.
That's a brilliant shout. I love that. And in fact, you can buy funky foam adhesive sheets.
Oh yes.
So it's got the adhesive sheets on it. So if you die cut those out, all they've got to do is peel off the back, and
they'd
they're
have
ready
hours
to
of
stick
fun,
some.
wouldn't
They
they?
will have absolutely hours of fun. So there's lots you could do with those. But the fact that you can make cards like this out of them, I mean, I just love that. It's great, isn't it? And we've said about the seasonal car, that could be on the hill, couldn't it? The seasonal car. The
Chugging
bride and groom could be walking down the hill. Lots of different ways that you could be doing them. So, and then I know someone bought this earlier based on this card. So being able to do your Halloween cards, which is just going to be absolutely brilliant. I love the fact we've called them seasonal dies, because it means that they can be for Halloween, they could be for Christmas, they could be for a new home, they could be for all sorts of things, which I absolutely love. Sorry we didn't get our love card in, but we are going to do that at the 6 o'clock show.
Okay.
They just took a bit longer to put together than what I anticipated.
Oh, like a quick craft challenge.
A quick craft challenge.
Can I help?
Yes. Absolutely, yes. And then my absolute favourite, I just love this. I mean,
So good.
It's beautiful, isn't it? It's just a really lovely way of doing a piece of home decor for someone, or maybe a wedding gift for somebody, an anniversary gift, anything that's got that house incorporated onto it. It's just a lovely way of being able to do it, and I think that is absolutely stunning. So yeah, if you've gone for these dies, you're going to have so much fun playing with them, and I can't wait to see what you do with them.
Art Jack's message saying, get well soon, both of you. Thank you. This set is cute with a capital C. I can see so much that you can do with it. I truly think we do have the best ever design team. They always go the extra mile. Best design team in the business, best crafters in the business, bar none. Cindy is wondering, do you remember what show Sheila made the crab from the citrus template box, by any chance? It was a Christmas show, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Or was it a pre-record? It was a live show, was it? We'll have a little bit of a look. I can't remember. It was, we'll find out. It was towards the end of December, wasn't it? It was a 2-hour, was it a masterclass? I think it was a masterclass. And it was 2 hours because it took a long time to...
Was it a masterclass on the fruit treat boxes?
Yes.
So you could probably put in masterclass fruit treat boxes on YouTube, and that should come up.
Yeah. We'll try and find out before the end of the show for you. Jamie's having a look. And Sherry says those Duet Colour Bloom ink pads look intriguing. They are. Really, really good set of ink pads to have in your collection. Seasonal House Showstopper, over 40% gone in the US. If you want to jump in and grab yours. Just quickly before we disappear, a couple of deals that we had earlier on for you. The glue tape pen, always handy to have these bad boys because, you know, you saw Debbie obviously doing a lot of sticking just then in that demo. It's handy to have lots of the different types of glues and adhesives for whatever the job might be. These, just great for a really quick but super sticky stick. Sticky, sticky, stick. You're going to get, I say the new shape of our tape pens. They're not new really anymore, are they? But the newer shape that we had from the originals. These carry more stick than the originals. 30 meters on each roll this time, and they apply so quickly and easily for you. There's your little lip there, which you can just pop back, and then once you start rolling that down on your project, the tape will dispense. Once you're done, you can flick that back into place. And then what will happen, of course, over time, as you start using the tape, you are going to run out, and whereas normally in the past you'd have gone, oh, that's done now, I'm going to chuck that in the bin. You don't have to do that anymore, because what you do is you take the top off, like so. He says, it always comes off a lot easier when I'm not on air. Oh dear, there we go. So that comes off the top, and then you can literally just prise open the actual tape pen itself, keeping that bit. Because once you've used it, all of this will then be all over there. And then you take this, there's your refill, which you then simply clamp into place, like so. That clicks back in, pop the top back on, and then you're ready to go. It's as simple as that. So you're getting 60 meters of stick across the two that you're getting within that pack for just $7.99 or $10.36. And whilst that's not the be-all and end-all, Debbie, of stick, it's a really good one to have, isn't it, in your crafty armoury, that?
Oh, absolutely. I think the fact that you've got 30 metres of tape on there and that it's super strong, it's actually a no-brainer for me. They're amazing, the tape pens.
And just very quickly as well, something to show you that we touched on earlier on, our ink trays about the ink pad storage system. Great price on these as well. UK only, sadly. £8 if you are a UK Platinum customer. What you're going to get, there's only 3 in this set, but it's fine. You'll get 6 trays, all right? And you can stack them on top of each other. You can do like the stadium stack where they kind of go backwards, or you can just lay them alongside each other, however you want to do it. You'll fit 3 of our ink pads in there in each row. So basically one box you'll hold 18 of our ink pads. But as we were showing you earlier on, what's so good about this as well is you'll see that just at the back there, you've got that little raised lip. So it means that if you have got any of the square ink pads, like the Tim Holtz ones, for example, those will also fit into our ink pad trays very, very easily indeed. And what's so lovely, if I just show you on the box as well, is the way that you can store these means that you can see what colours of ink pad are stored in your tray, so you're not having to kind of like take them out and go, oh, which one is it? Because obviously all of our ink pads are labelled up, so they're on display. You know what's what. You can keep them all nice and organised, whether you're stacking them vertically, diagonally, or indeed horizontally. It's entirely up to you. And if you've already got these, of course, you can then just stack your new ones on top, or however you want to do it. £8 is the price on that. You will get 6 within your box, which allows you to stack 18 of the ink pads, and that is another one of our fantastic best-selling deals of the day so far. That show has flown over, but like Debbie said, we're going to do the Valentine's House at 6, yeah?
So we'll definitely get that one. So we will get that extra one in today. Yes, it just took a bit longer than I anticipated today. So yeah, but you'll want to come back and see it because it's really cool. I'm going to do a completely different concept with that one as well.
And that will be in our quick craft show tonight. So it will be against the clock, which will make it even more fun. In between times, we're going to go and have a cup of tea, and we're back at 4 o'clock this afternoon because at 4 we have got a masterclass, or if you're from this way, masterclass. and it is with the birthday celebrations, the birthday collection. So if you picked that up recently, a great opportunity for you to be able to pick up some inspiration on that. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't yet picked up the seasonal house dies, now is a good opportunity to jump in and grab it. And as I said, if you're kind of following the rest of the crafty sheep, you'll pick up an extra paper pad as well, because I certainly think that is something which is going to come in handy, not just with this collection, but indeed with lots of other collections that you might already have in your crafty armoury. Massive thank you to Debbie as always. Thank you to you guys for watching, and do make sure you come back. 2 more fantastic shows to bring you on this Thursday with the birthday celebrations and more from the seasonal house dies a little bit later on. That was launch day. We'll be back in an hour. Until then, bye for now.